welcome to Shadetree Projects. You may be wondering, boy, what happened to his goatee and stuff? Well, I shaved it off because my son, which you've seen on my channel multiple times, and my father, which has been on once with the squirrel catch, cook, and devour, he's 78. We're all starting January 1st. Going to have a beard growing competition. First one to give up has to get a haircut by the two that are still in, and then we can all quit. So, that starts January 1st. What also starts January 1st is a cool thing. We are going to try to make, because in the state of Arkansas, we can make 200 gallons of wine in a year. If you have 2 adults in the household, which we got 3, but 200 gallons, so we're legal. I'm going to try to make 200 gallons of wine starting January 1st. So if you have a flavor of wine you want to try, I'll give it my best. We'll be trying, like I said, we'll be using different yeasts. You know, not always, my last few have only been bread yeast, just to show you guys it could work. But we'll be making 200 gallons in a year. Wish me luck. And if you have anything you want made, let me know. Alright, let's get to the video. Everybody, and welcome to Shadetree Projects. Today we're going to be racking our cheap juice wine. Last time I had you guys where I racked it and I put the stuff to kill the yeast or suspend the yeast, and we back sweetened it, and we put eggshells in it to clear it up, and that's all settled down. Now you can see, tilt the camera here or grab it, we'll zoom you in. Our stuff is evened out, so there is no fermentation, active fermentation happening. So now we're going to siphon it out. Still ain't got a hydrometer. Yay, huh? I ain't got a hydrometer because I broke mine. And I figured out why. They're magnetic. Well, no, maybe they're not, but that's metal in the bottom. Hang on. There we go. I would have got kicked out of class. Okay, they're magnetic, or at least parts of them are anyway. Or they're metal, and it stuck to a magnet, and therefore cracked the bottom. Okay, so back to my story. We're going to rack these off, give them another taste test, and see where we're at. The only ones we know the alcohol level of is the apple, so we'll be dealing with the apple mostly. Alright, here we go. I'll get it all set up. I found that this cheap little siphon we got from Walmart for $3 works as good as the auto siphon I got from the wine shop. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? Oh, let me tell you what you want to do. If you go to Walmart and you buy this, first thing you want to do is squeeze the bulb all the way down, and then stick this thing in here. And then put your finger over the end, let the bulb loose, and when it hits the bottom, just let her roll. And once you got her rolling, like that, you can control your upper. And we want to make sure we get none of the leaves off the bottom. We're trying to clean this stuff up. Alright, well, we're siphoning. Okay, after we've done that, we siphoned it into our pitcher like we did last time. Now, this is the leavings, the lease, whatever you want to put it. That's what's left this time. And every time, see, we started off with 2 quarts. And every time it gets a little less, nope, too much light. Okay, well, we're under 2 quarts, so trust me on that. We'll wash this out. We'll wash this out, and we will put it back in the to finish settling out. So here we go. I gotta go sanitize and wash this, so nobody wants to see that. I'll be right. Well, okay, we got it siphoned or racked. That's the word. Out, and this is what we got. I'm gonna bring you guys in really close so you guys can see. The clarity is really bad still. Maybe if I put a light to it, it would be a little better. But no, you cannot see through it. Last time we back sweetened it because it was strong and terrible. So we'll give it a taste now. And there's one more thing we're going to be doing to it. Now this is the bread machine one. It has no taste of apple in it. It ain't as bad as it was, but it's not something you'd want to sit down and drink. So we're going to let it sit. It needs more time apparently. It is very potent. Well, I say potent. It made this one, the bread machine made 11.25 by volume. So let me get it put back in our sanitized jar, put the cap back on it, and we'll put our secret ingredient in. All right, I'll get right back with you. Okay, we got it put back in our bottle. And I told you there would be a secret ingredient. Cinnamon stick. We're going to let this thing sit at least probably another week. And we'll see if it takes on any of the cinnamon characteristics. Let me get the, this was the bread machine. Let me get the active dry done, and we'll take a taste and a look at it to see if it got clearer or if there's any differences. All right, I'll be right back. All right, the active dry yeast. This is it. This clarity, you can see, is about the same. I don't know if it's hard to clear apple juice or if I'm just having a time, or maybe it's even the yeast. I don't know. Neither one smells like apples. This just smells like a strong whiskey. I mean, really. It's strong. I'm going to say it was about a point different on the alcohol level, and this one actually tastes a little better. Nothing to write home about, but tastes a little better. All right. Let's start with another one. Guys, this is the active dry yeast on the fruit cocktail juice. We haven't been able to get because I broke the dang hydrometer. But here's the lease, if I can get it there, that was left in it. This was the one that tasted so good we didn't add anything to it but the eggshells to try to clear it out a little bit. Get it close. There you go. You can see my finger down there, and then and that light, not good. It's very cloudy. I'm starting to think maybe it's the yeast we used that made it so cloudy. So, bottoms up. We'll give this a shot. And we didn't do anything to it for a reason, because it is very good. Very, very good. I can't wait to see what the alcohol level is in this one, because this is probably my favorite. Let me get the bread machine yeast one. And if you take a look, it's a little clearer than this one already. So, I don't know. It may be the yeast. It may be me trying to hurry it. But after this one, we're going to let it set, age, and let all the settlement fall out of it. All right. I'll get right back with you. Okay, here's one of our wines that needed a lot of help. It was the white grape and peach. And as you can see, it didn't clear out either. And I'm thinking maybe it's because they're real young. These were started 12/14, and today is 12. What is today? 27. So that would be 13 days. All right, 13 days. Boy, lucky wine. We'll call this the lucky wine. But I'll show you the difference. This is the advanced dry. Okay. And then here is the bread machine. And it's a different color. In fact, it's clearer. All right. Let's do the advanced dry or active dry, whatever they call it. We'll do it first. Here we go. This was the wine that needed a whole lot of help. It was terrible. There's the lease, whatever. Throw it over there. Sanitize it. There's the clarity of this one. This is the... So you can't see me. I guess you can kind of see me. Alright, this is the active dry, which the bread machine is clear, but both of them tasted horrible, so let's give it a shot. Oh, man. Okay. We back sweetened it. It's sweeter. Okay, I'll admit it, it tastes better. Not great, but I mean, this is a very strong wine. I can't wait to get the hydrometer when we go to bottle and retest this one, because this one's going to be, this is probably, I bet it's going to be high. Okay, let's taste the other one. You know, the good thing about making wine is you get to taste all the different ones. And I've tested a few now, and I'm starting to feel loopy. So, here we go. All right, now we're down to our last wine, which is the cranberry pomegranate, which was my son's favorite wine. We added some sugar to it. That's all we really did. Let's take a taste. Well, as far as clearness goes, here you go. I don't know, none of them are really clear. This one actually seems probably the clearest. I did pick up a little bit of the lees off the bottom, so I'm going to sit here and let that settle down before I finish racking off the rest, but I'm going to give this a shot. It tastes like a red wine. If you like a dry red wine, it's okay. That's all I can say for it. It's okay. The best is our other. Maybe it'll come around with some aging. Who knows? But concludes our juice wine racking and tasting when we back flavored. They need time. So what we're going to do is, since today's the 27th, we're going to come back on the 27th, maybe the 14th, because I don't like to wait a long time. 14th or 27th. And we'll have a hydrometer by then, so we'll be able to do all of our stuff by then. So, like I always say, hit that thumbs up button, share. Even if you didn't like the video, share with somebody that it will drive crazy, maybe a real winemaker. Hope you all have a happy new year, and thanks.